Hey everyone, it's Sam with TurnOneMagic, and we're doing a cube draft starting right now. It's a Swiss. It's the new powered cube, holiday cube, in the middle of 2015, and I thought this was Ancestral Recall, and it's kind of disappointing, but Immutavolt's a nice booty prize if it's not going to be Recall. So this is a pretty strong pack overall. If there wasn't a Mana Vault, I'd probably be looking at something like either Muldrifter or one of the two Planeswalkers. Either Muldrifter or one of these two Planeswalkers. Maybe an Elf, but probably not. I'd feel pretty bad about that. But Mana Vault's pretty much power. Anything that accelerates you that much is just really, really good in this type of cube. But I'm going to take a quick sip of water, so excuse me, and then I'm going to explain what's going on here. Yeah, so I haven't recorded in a while. Didn't really do anything for the website, so I thought once the new holiday cube is up, that would be a perfect opportunity. And I haven't even really looked at this list, or I did like one mock draft on Cube Tutor, and I think my deck was like some really bad Storm deck, but and some things just never change. But I'm gonna try not to draft Storm on video today because it really works for me. Unless I have like the sick power deck, it's always just like falling apart at the worst possible time. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with Mana Vault going straight into a Jace the Mind Sculptor. I'd have to imagine that the first pick was probably like, I don't know, some piece of power, because maybe Jitty. There really isn't that much better than Jace. It's a great card. If there wasn't Jace in here, I think I would probably take Sword, but I mean there are arguments for like Sneak Attack because it's fun and Animate Dead. Strong card in that archetype. I mean, I think it would have to be Sword just because I think it's just the best card overall. Of course, not considering Jace, but Jace is just way better than everything else in here. It's a top tier card, probably one of the top 20 cards in the cube overall, which is saying something. If you bunch together all the mocks, and that is. Even if you don't, it's still up there. But yeah, it wins, finds your win condition. Yes, I said it wins because it does win you the game. It's great. Hopefully, I'll just keep on getting blue cards passed to me. And wow. Okay, so this is actually a really tough decision because for what I have so far, it's not really a Skull Clamp deck. I'll make this a little bigger. Nope. How do I make this bigger? Okay, there we go. So with what I have so far, this isn't really a Skull Clamp deck, but it's like, who's to say we can't make it a Skull Clamp deck? But I mean, Izzet Signet's also really strong too, and it's blue. Going from 2 to Jace is really great. I really like the Signets in this powered cube too because they have so many of them. So it's a lot of these and I really don't like the green decks, but I mean I'll draft them and they still do well. I feel like passing Skull Clamp is probably wrong, especially since there are so many Signets. I'm gonna take it, and if I don't play it, so be it. But if I do play it, it's just gonna be one of the better cards in my deck. Drawing 2 cards off all your tokens, or trading in combat or whatever, is just extremely, extremely strong. Now I kind of wish I took the Signet because it looks like it's either between Jace or Treasure Cruise. There's no card in here that's like really making me want to go into another color. I mean, the 2 green cards are pretty good with Avacyn's Pilgrim and Wolfall Primus, and Lightning Tutor's pretty cool with 2 artifacts, but I don't really feel like going into a second color. I'd rather just keep on cutting blue. Even though these 2 cards are of a lesser quality, I think it's just better having more blue cards than it is having a random white card and potentially losing out. I don't know which one's better. I feel like Treasure Cruise is worse than Jace, but it might not be. Especially if I am playing with Skull Clamp, but a lot of those things that die to Skull Clamp, I'm gonna take the Cruise. I'm not like the biggest fan of Jace Architect of Thought, even though it is good against like some strategies. Like it's just like the best card you could have. I think just having a random draw 3, that's like either typically 5 to 1 mana is pretty good. Now I don't have any blue cards, so that sucks. Maybe this Task Gear is good. I'm gonna just select it now before I keep on thinking. I don't think I want this Narset. I don't really want Mana Tithe in a blue-white deck. I know I'm like there's very little blue coming, but like I don't know. I'm gonna have a hard time abandoning this Jace. Um, the red cards are all pretty lame. I don't really want a random Sacred Foundry. Braids is okay, but I don't think this is the Braids deck. I think just Tasker is like pretty easy to splash too, which is nice. And just being able to get the things out of your graveyard again, it gives me a lot of card advantage. It can be played for a lot less. Having 2 Delve cards kind of sucks, but it's not the worst either. It makes you able to use those kind of spells much easier. I like Compulsive Research here. Drawing 3 is good. Doing it for 3 is fine. If there wasn't a Compulsive Research, I'd probably be worrying a little bit. But also, I mean, there's Ophiomancer, and Ophiomancer is really good with Skull Clamp. But I don't know if I'm even going to be playing black. Like, just having a Tasker is not a reason just to start taking black cards. Even if the Ophiomancer is, like, really, really good with Skull Clamp. But, I mean, Compulsive Research is really good with blue cards. And I have 2 good ones in a Mana Vault. So, yeah, let's just see what this brings us. I'd just rather keep on taking the blue cards and, you know, get past all blue cards in the second pack. So now we'll take the Signet. I do like Blade Splicer, but I think the Signet's better. If it wasn't a Signet, I think it would be either Marsh Flats or Blade Splicer. But like I was saying earlier, just going from 2 mana to Jace is really strong. Or 2 mana to Tasker or whatever. If that's at all possible. Also, you can cast them off your Mana Vault mana. So if I had like 2 Signets and a Mana Vault in my opening hand, I'd potentially be able to untap my Mana Vault by the 3rd turn and then have a bunch more mana or just have a bunch of different colored mana. But yeah, Signet is great. Really happy with it. No Signet, I'd probably taking either Marsh Flats or Blade Splicer. Most likely Blade Splicer considering what I have. Maybe I should start taking white cards now. Because Time Spiral is not really the best with funky like Delve cards. But at the same time, it means I don't draw the cards I've delved away. And it's kind of cool if like you're running through your deck with Tassiger and you just like Time Spiral and reset it all again so you don't like mill yourself out. Hero is probably like a better card overall. And I don't really feel great passing it, but yeah, this deck seems like it's going to be fun. So I'm just going to do the Time Spiral thing and maybe something comes out of it. Nisa Wield, which is bizarre. And not something I'm like really in love with taking right here. But I don't really want to take like a Shield or anything either. Maybe Ultimate Price? Maybe Deathrite as like a potential like ramper if I get like enough. So I think Nisa's the best card, but I really don't want to be playing. I'm just gonna take Deathrite and regret it, and probably is the wrong pick. But I think I can get more removal. I think Deathrite would be pretty good as a ramper and like doing utility stuff in this deck, like kind of playing out of the graveyard. Now I can take this Llanowar Waste and have multiple ways to activate both sides of the Deathrite, plus having a black land that taps for my Tassiger. Yeah, I don't mind that. I think that's pretty good. There's also Mutavault and Reclamation Sage, but I don't really want to take those. I don't really want to take the white cards, and I'm obviously not going to take Avalanche Riders at this point. So I think it looks like I'm fairly okay with blue-black. I don't want to be splashing for green. Like, I want to splash for, like, the back ends. Like, I'll play, like, Bayous and stuff. I don't want to be playing, like, green cards inherently. So I'm going to take this Gush. I don't know if I'll make it the main deck. I don't know how good this is in Cube, honestly. I've never really played with it. But maybe if I get, like, a bunch of duels and just, I'm, like, heavy blue, it'll be pretty good. Well, Pilgrim's a sign of some sort, so I'll take that. As is this Primal Command, but not really. I don't know. See, Regrowth is a card I'll splash, though, because it's good here. And Harmonize might be, too, but I don't... This is a very, very tenuous Harmonize. So, I don't know. This deck is like... I have good cards. The Skull Clamp looks really out of place, and I really wish I had the Signet now, but that's okay. Nothing insane here. I might just take Frost Titan as like a finisher. Because I don't want a sword. I already have one weapon that I'm not really excited about playing. I don't think Volcanic Island is what I want to be doing. And yeah, I mean, like there's just really I'm not really in love with any of their options. Whereas Frost Titan's like a pretty good finisher. I can ramp it out with like my artifact ramp and whatnot. It's like not the absolute best, but like when they can't target it and you're just like locking down like that one thing that they need to target it, you feel pretty good about yourself. So yeah, I think I'm okay with that. If there wasn't a Frost Titan, this pick would be a lot harder because there just wouldn't be a good one. Maybe like the Mystic Snake because of this quote unquote green splash, but I'm not in love with that. This is the sword, which is good, but I mean look at this deck. Is this deck gonna play sword? I don't think so. I have two creatures right now. And one of them's Tassiger and the other one's Deathray Jamming. So yeah, Frost Titan. That's fine. It's not really what I want to be first picking in a powered cube, but maybe I'll get past like Moxen or something because of that. I thought I saw Soul Ring for a second. That would have been gross. But there is a Demonic Tutor, which is going to be really good. So I'm going to take this out for now. Move the sideboard. There's also Force Will, but I think it's just better to be able to find like all these high impact cards that I have. Like it makes like a Skull Clamp. If I have some utility with a Skull Clamp, it makes the Skull Clamp a lot more reasonable. Again, that doesn't mean I'm going to play the Skull Clamp, but you know, it's just like one extra copy of it. I don't know. One of the biggest things with Cube is that people really undervalue the Black Tutors, which is saying something because they're taken really highly. But like having extra copies of like Demonic Tutor it's your second Jace, it's your second Tassiger, it's your second etc. You know, so it's gonna be really good. Not in love with taking the Murderous Cut because of the two Delve cards. They're just other removal cards. I mean, removal spells I can get. Hopefully this regrowth will kind of work out. I don't think it will, but you never know. I tend to value fixing high enough where it could. Now this is a tough pick because first of all, Fast Spawn Gush. I mean, the dream is there, but that's not really what I'm doing. There's Thragtusk, which is the very, very bottom tier. I'm really looking at Worn Power Stone, Thoughtseize, and Thirst for Knowledge. And two artifacts, potentially three, and probably more in the future. I think just the draw 3 is going to be better than taking the ramp or taking... I mean, Thoughtseize is very good too, and I should consider that, but... Yeah, I'm pretty happy drawing through my entire deck and playing that way. I think that's just the best way to play Cube. At least Power Cube is just... I think that the blue decks... This is probably something everyone knows too, but the blue decks are just the strongest. They do the most... They have the most game against everybody because you just see the most cards. That's really good. So this pack sucks. I guess Underground Sea would be the pick here. Having two Pain lands in a deck like this kind of blows, but at the same time, you need to be able to cast your spells. And if I'm not taking the Pain land, what am I taking? I'm not taking Nether Void. I'm not taking Shallow Grave. And then there's just, like, what, green cards? No, I already have better ramp than these two guys that are colorless. I mean, you know, I'm not, like, disappointed that I have Underground River. It's going to be good. And the life will probably be negligible, especially considering that, like, you really only are paying the mana, like, in the earliest turns or, like, the turns with your worst mana, but I'm not happy. This has been a pretty disappointing pack so far. And here come the stinkers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spells. That's probably enough for Augur. I don't really want to play Lion's Eye Diamond. No, this isn't really a Lion's Eye Diamond deck. I mean, I do have the Time Spiral, and that is good with Lion's Eye Diamond, but it just seems like a little too risky for what I'm trying to do here. Even with Tutor, it seems too risky. No, I mean, I'm going to whiff some amount with this Augur, but already having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spells, or 6 instants or sorceries that I'm probably going to play, it's good. It blocks. Can wear Skull Clamp if that ends up being a thing. Tolarian Academy is very good. Hopefully I'll get more Signets and maybe some power too, so it'll tap for a bunch more mana. It's really great with Time Spiral. Like, you just cast your Time Spiral, you float a bunch of mana, and then the next turn you just have shit tons of it, and that's great. If there was an Academy, it'd probably be pretty easy breeding pool just to shore up these 2 green cards and I guess Tasker, but if taps are blue, so that's not too relevant. Hopefully the breeding pool will wheel, though that's asking a lot. That means the last card is going to be breeding pool, and I think it'll probably be either Staff or Torch Fiend, but yeah, I mean, Academy makes this pack a little better. Now we have just some more Kaka. Academy Ruins like seems appealing, but like, what am I getting back? Nothing crazy. And this guy isn't like the greatest either, but he does draw cards. Like, he is good against like aggro decks to a point because he has like the big butt. Like, Academy Ruins could just be better, especially since I do have Compulsive Research and Thirst, and I'm kind of have these like 2 early guys, but I don't know. I'm not like in love with that, so we'll just do that. I'm just like messing left and right here. I don't love Yawgmoth's Bargain because I'm not really doing anything broken. I'm just playing things. But Inquisition could be good. I passed up that Thoughtseize. Fills up my graveyard for the delve cards. Fills up there. No, you can't delve opponent's graveyards, but it gives me things to Deathrite if I need to. I think my top end is good enough that I don't really need the Yawgmoth's Bargain, or want it for that matter. And that Mystic State came back, so that's okay. I mean, there's just no way I can play any of these other cards. Like, I feel like I'm already struggling to splash for the green if I wanted to do that. I do have this white symbol and this Azorius Signet, but it might as well be colorless. It might as well be taps for 1 blue. One colorless and a blue. But, yeah, Mystic Snake, it could come in. Unlikely, but it could. Sylvan Library, on the other hand, is a lot more likely to be something that I want to play. It's not the greatest, but I'll put it in there for now and see what happens. Ooh, fast bong gush. I'm gonna take it just because it's funny. I'm putting this Skull Clamp on the side. I don't think that's going to happen. Maybe we're just doing fast bong gush. Nethervoid is actually a fine sideboard card. It's a card I'm happy to pick up late. And if Savannah Lines or Savannah, whatever, just straight up Savannah. Necropotence, great. So if I do want the enchantment that draws me a bunch of cards, I do have it. It just costs 3 black now instead of 4 black. Probably easier to cast the Yawgmoth's Bargain. So, like, I don't know. Like, this deck's okay. I have good cards, but it's really lacking in fixing and, like, shutdown cards, power in general. I have the Mana Vault. That's pretty good, but it's not what you want to be banking on. This Deathrite's kind of awkward. But maybe because I'm not getting any fetches everyone else is, so like I'll just have a land to tap for no matter what. Yeah, Mox Pearl, that's great. Even though there is an upheaval, like, you just can't pass the power. Like, I know that maybe sounds crazy to some, but like enabling your broken spells is just way better than taking the broken spell. And I know that like sounds crazy. And Mox Pearl is a broken spell, but let's make sure I'm okay. So Preordain's down there. Imagine if this was like Ancestral Recall. I'm just like blah 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 blah. But I guess it'd only be uncommon down here. I mean, only common down here. So there's nothing that like is too crazy. I mean, I would be happy to have a Preordain, but not over a Mox Pearl. It makes the Tolarian Academy better, even though it's off color. Just playing all your spells earlier is just so friggin' good. Maybe if I'm lucky, because this pack is pretty deep. There's what, 1, 2, 3, 4-ish. We'll say 5 if you count these together. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards that I think are like pretty pickable. So there's a chance either the Underground Sea or the Verdant Catacombs or the Upheaval or the Preordain. Probably the most likely one to come back is Preordain. Though I could see one of the lands. I don't see Upheaval being the card that I get back here. But yeah, Mox Pearl sounds great. Every day of the week. Tezzeret loses a lot of value when you can't get Time Vault, though it's not bad. But if I'm going to take an Artifact Planeswalker, I think this is the one. Now, I'm not necessarily going to do that because it just might be more important to get either Mystical Tutor or like the Misty Rainforest. And I only have 3 artifacts, so it's kind of sucky. It could get better, though. I could just get a bunch of artifacts this pack and just... That's my deck. The fixing might just be more important, though. I could just not be playing these 3 green cards, and I could just be being crazy right now and passing this Tezzeret. But if I don't get any artifacts, like if I only get 1 or 2 more artifacts, I'd feel pretty bad about playing Tezzeret, and that's like a distinct possibility. And having Mystical Tutor is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It does get a lot, but my fixing is just horrendous, and I do want to play these green cards. Even the fast bond, I know, it's crazy, but I want to play fast. Look at that. Now I wish I took the friggin' Mystical Tutor. You know, I didn't say it because I didn't have time to say it, but I wasn't expecting to get a pick 3 Time Walk. You know, so like I'm not thinking that like my spells that I'm going to be getting are going to get much better than what I already have. Not that what I have is bad, but like Time Walk is just, it's awesome with Mystical Tutor. But you know, I'm pretty happy having it here. I'm pretty happy just having it in general. Now I have 1, 2, 3 pieces of power, and the Mox, the Mana Vault, and the Time Vault. I mean the Time Walk. Without Time Walk though, probably would take Coalition Relic. Or one of the 2 Signets. I don't really have any removal, that's kind of scary. But we'll just assume that's not going to be a problem. I have Time Walk, bro. And then I'm going to get Snapcaster, even though I'm pretty sure I already saw that. But I could be wrong there, too. Alright, slow friggin' computer. Let's go. Alright, probably Signet. Brainstorm's cool, but I think the Signet's just going to end up being better. Taps for black as well. If I got like a random white card, I'd have 2 white symbols, so that could be okay, I guess. There's this Noble Hierarch, but how am I casting it? Like, at least Deathrite Shaman cast for black, and I don't necessarily need Fast Bond turn 1, but if you're not playing Noble Hierarch turn 1, especially in a Powered Cube, you feel pretty bad about yourself. Though, I mean, what am I complaining about? I have this Signet here, so yeah, that's pretty good. I could use more ways to win the game, but I have Time Spiral, so I have my ways. Who cares, right? Garruk, is that a way? Is that a way to win the game? I could really use some fixing. Like, I don't really want Gurmag Angler. It's fine, but I already have the 2 Delve cards, and that doesn't seem okay. Oath of Druids is bad because I have the Shadow Mage and the Augur, and the things that I'm oathing into like aren't that incredible. That if I face a deck that's like much better at Oath, then it just, if it was earlier in the draft, I might consider it. But what are we? We only have like 11 picks left, so, and 4 of those cards are probably gonna be disappointing for trying to make that work. So I'm gonna take this Garruk, and I don't know, maybe it'll be sweet, maybe it'll be friggin' awesome. It's kind of what I'm hoping for. Do I want the 3rd Pain Land, which will help my fixing, or do I want an Everflowing Chalice? This is actually really tough, because I really don't want to be taking all this damage, and I don't want my Fast Bond to be so sucky. But at the same time, Chalice is pretty good, and does support my Academy better. Yeah, I think I just have to take the Chalice. It's enough good to do it. And pretty happy with Impulse. Just find the cards I need, play them. It's great. This Gush is seeming kind of sketchy. Like, I know this is the Vintage Cube, and it should be good, but it's just, I don't know. I mean, we'll see, because I'm gonna try it, but Gush Fast Bond. It's kind of funny. But yeah, we'll take this Impulse. Looking back on it, I kind of regret... Ooh, What do we do here? I mean, I don't know why I'm really thinking about this. Like, I'm not oppositioning. Stoneforge Mystic would be sweet if I was anywhere closer to white, but I'm not. Lotus Bloom could be pretty good, but it's just so much better when you voice 3 curse stuff. I might just take the probe and like use it as like a cantrip. I think I like that more than Lotus Bloom. Wow, upheaval and preordained wheel. I mean, I take the upheaval every time, but like that was just all these cards are just like completely surprising me that they're still here, except the Lifebane Zombie and the Traston to a point. Like, what's going on, man? I don't know. It makes the fast spawn that much better too. Just being able to go like upheaval, fast spawn, play everything in your hand. See you later. But I'm gonna have to start making cuts soon, so something's gonna have to go. Probably the Shadow Mage. It's not that great at this point. Tezzeret. What does he do? They become 5/5s. Is him better? No, because I can't play him. Yeah, I guess it's okay. I mean, I can make a lot of mana. That's pretty good, I suppose. Pentad Prism, I like it more than Una's Prowler. I don't love it, but it's there. And this Noble Hierarch's here too. So, I think Masticore might be better just because of the Tezzeret that I now have. Scavenging Ooze is really annoying to play against, and I could end up bringing it in. Ah, sweet. Alright, great. So that makes me a lot more comfortable with at least playing 3 colors. Because I have 3 things now that will find me a green mana, or just our green mana. But it makes me less excited to play Gush. Which in turn makes me less excited to play Fastbond. Because that's like the whole point of like... It's kind of like the whole point of having Gush and Fastbond in here. This is only from your hand, right? Okay, so this is a land, and we'll count Academy as a land. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 26. Ideally, I want to make 3 cuts. So what looks like the most ridiculous here? Is Tezzeret good with only 5 artifacts? It's really not great. Yeah, I'm gonna... Like, yeah, it's cool with, like, making a bunch of mana, time spiral, whatever. But, like, I just don't think it's doing it for me right now. It doesn't really get me, like, any, like, individually, like, cool one-of. Like, I don't really want to play the Skull Clamp, so I'm not just gonna force that in there just because. I think I should take Shadow Mage out and just kind of, like, bring it in against, like, maybe in control matchups. It's kind of awkward with what I'm doing. So that means I'm at 24. Can I play this with 24 total? I don't really want to, because that actually just means I have 15 lands. I think I want 16 lands. What would Moto recommend for me at this point? Yep, 1 forest. 3, 4, 5 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, that's actually really good. 6, 7, 8, 9, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What would I cut for the last land? What is like clearly the worst? You know, probably don't really know if I really need this Inquisition for first games. Like, it just might be better to bring it in and just have another island, especially since 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I only have 6 islands for this Gush, which is like not terrible, but it's not really good either. I think I'm gonna take this Inquisition out. Add island. Yep. I guess it gives me like virtually 17 lands. This Larian Academy can be kind of awkward, but it's fine. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 green sources for Fastbond, Deathrite, or just Fastbond, Regrowth, and Sylvan Library, and Garruk. The one thing I don't like about playing green is that, like, if I ever get to a point where I don't have the forest, and I'm at like 1 life, or I'm at like virtually 1 life, then I won't be able to cast my green spells. which could be important if I need to play like Garuk, or if I need to do the back end of Tassiger or anything like that. This isn't a bad deck. I think it's pretty good. It's not like the best deck ever, but you can do some cool things. Like just kind of like cycle through your deck a few times, and I have some great sideboard options too, like this Mystic Snake, Masticore, Shadow Mage Infiltrator, Scavenging Ooze, Inquisition, Tezzeret. Let's see. This Treasure Cruise might not be the best because of all the time spiraling, and maybe if it was like Dig Through Time, I'd be a lot more inclined, but let's see, what do I have for early spells that get things in my graveyard that I reasonably want to cast? Probe, Thirst, Compulsive Research. Yeah, it's not the worst either, I guess. Okay, so what would I really, really want to play? Inquisition, the Shadow Mage. That's a questionable, really, really. I guess maybe this Pentad Prism, but not really. Though it does fix my mana. And there's another artifact for Tolarian Academy. Is Pentad Prism better than Treasure Cruise? How does that look? I don't hate it. I don't love it either, but I don't hate it. So I already have a pretty decent amount of card draw on the Probe, Impulse, two to refine me stuff, Library I can draw off of these two, the Gush, the Jace, Time Spiral, Tassiger kind of. I don't know if I really, and I have this Delve card, and I don't know if I want two cards that perform that same role with Time Spiral in the same deck. There's the other island. Okay. Yeah, we're going to go for it. It's a Swiss too, so like worst come to worst, I just have a completely different deck in my second games, which I don't think is possible, but yeah, I'm not close enough to be playing like blue-green or whatever. I don't hate this deck. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I think it's good. I think it has had its play against other decks, especially since it is blue. And this Tolarian Academy is a lot better now with the Signets and the Prisms and whatnot. Yeah, I'll try it. Okay, cool. Let's go to round one, hopefully soon. Let me see where we're at on the recording. Alright, so I'm going to pause it until round one starts. See you then. Alright, so this is my opener. I don't know how I feel about this one. I'm probably going to keep it just because I have the Time Walk, and if I need to, I have two draws. Hopefully, on my first turn, I draw a green source, one of my four. But if I don't, maybe I can cantrip into it. And then I have the Gush, which is kind of cool too. But yeah, I don't know. This is not really great. But and I have like just better starts I could potentially have. Yeah, I'm gonna mulligan this. This is like, it's just not that great. Like this is better, like no question. Instead of having a bunch of stuff I can't cast, I can actually cast the Frost Titan like turn. That sucks. I can cast it like turn like 4, which might be pretty good here. So we'll just run out Island. I think that's always the best one to run out first, just because I think there are more Devil Blue spells. There'll probably be more decks that are playing Island. Ooh, mono red for first round. Hopefully this just doesn't suck ass. Yeah, well, you can do your attack. It's very likely once I land the Frost Titan that I just win, because they don't really have a lot of ways other than like having way more mana than they should have to 2-for-1 me. But so what actually gets us further. I think I should play the Pentad Prism because if I draw either Mana Vault or I think the Mox will do too. If I draw either Mana Vault or a Mox, my Mox, the only Mox, my Mox, that's funny. If I draw either Mana Vault or Mox, then I have turn 3 Titan. And I think that's worth it because I'm pretty sure on my turn 3, no matter what, I'm going to be casting one of these two. So I might as well just go for the best play and hope for the best. And if I don't, then I'm going to do what I was going to do anyways, which is completely fine. I wonder if you had, like, in a crazy world, if you had City of Ass and you Vesuvid it, and you used 2 different colors of half mana, and then another mana, would you have 3... Oh, Punishing Fire, huh? Would you have 3 counters on your Pentad Prism? Something to think about. Something to think about. Yeah, no problem. You can do your Stormcloak Rumble. Also, I have the Upheaval, so if all goes bad, then I'm probably still going to be okay in that sense as well. Come on, Mox or that, which is not what I wanted. Okay, so can I have multiple Time Walks right away? And I think the answer is no. But I can Time Walk. Can I? Let's see. If I play Yavimaya Coast, I play Signet, I still won't have the blue mana to play Time Walk. But I'm at 16, so I'm not really like too worried about this. So I'm just gonna should I be worried? Nah, I'm just gonna play the Signet, not try to like just drown him because I think my deck at this point matches up really well against his deck. But especially since he only has 3 cards left. What needs to happen? Whenever an opponent gains life. Okay, so I actually don't have many ways to do that, which is good and bad, I suppose. But I have 6 mana now, so you know I'm gonna be able to Pentad Prism. Having all these Yavimaya Coast-like lands is really sucky, but it's not the worst. You know, I'm still gonna have a friggin' Frost Titan, and I'll be able to keep probably Stromkirk tapped. I don't know if I really care about his 4 mana. So he doesn't have one of the 4s that are scary, which is nice. It's gonna be really hard. He'd have to have. I don't think there's any way he can kill me with Burn. Oh, kill the Frost Titan with Burn. This is kind of sweet, actually. I feel like I'm just like, What are you gonna do? Are you gonna play? I have a feeling he did that wrong. Yeah, I don't know about that. And he untapped the one that... Everything about that seemed extremely wrong. That's okay, though. Okay, now there are a lot of things I can do here. I think one of the best things I could be doing is Time Walking and then regrowthing the Time Walk. Maybe get another land. Do I want to use Pentad Prism? I think I want to use the Pentad Prism mana more than the green mana. No, because I think it would be more important to have Upheaval mana ready to go. Okay, so we're doing this no matter what. So I'm just going to get that out of here just to see what we're going to have. So, okay, so I could just take 2 turns in a row right now. That's probably the best. I'm done thinking about this. That has to be the best. And if I do that, no, I want to save 6 mana just in case. So yeah, we'll do this. But I'll be able to use one of them, which is fine. How is this not good? I don't know. I don't think it's bad at all. Ooh, okay. Cancel. So, I didn't think about this. Do I want to wait? Because right now I have 5 mana. And I would have to use... both of my Pentad Prism manas to do this. Yeah, you know what? I can just do this like another turn if need be. Or I can just regrowth the Time Walk, and the next turn maybe just have another potential turn. So I really don't want to be facing down this Koth. So yeah, we'll just grab the Time Walk, and then potentially, okay, so if I grab the Time Walk, I would have to draw another blue source to cast it next turn. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. Okay, let's do that then. Is this actually the best thing I can do? I think so. We're just gonna... Alright, yep. So I really don't want to use both my Pentad Prism manas, and... But yeah, you know, this is... It's fine. Now I think I might have to upheaval because I don't know if I can play around, like just completely shut down all this. And I think resetting him. So if I upheaval, I'll have 1, 2, 3 mana to drop down, and I'll have the Sylvan Library. I think that's just really, really good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. What do I need? I need... Okay, so I'm going to have 1 floating, and then I'll be able to cast the Mox Pearl. That'll be 2. And then I'll have a land. And then I can play like Signet, and then I can play Pentad Prism. So I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll have so much freaking mana. And then I can just tap down whatever he plays on his first turn, or I can just tap down his mana, or I can do like a million different things. Yeah, this has to be the best. Blue. Blue. Yeah, seems good. Oh, cancel. Undo. Okay, let's not just immediately click the wrong spell. And, upheaval. 4. Sweet. Might be able to play Sylvan Library too, or just the Time Walk. I didn't really think that went out. Alright, so Mox Pearl. I have land. Which land is more important? I don't think it really matters. So let's play the one that taps for green mana. And then we'll play the Signet. Cancel. And we'll use... I guess it doesn't matter, actually. Use that. And then tap it. Play Pentad Prism. And the next turn I have a Frost Titan. Seems quite alright. Or I could do Time Walk and Sylvan Library. I already play land? Yep, okay. So, yeah, it's, or I could just... Nah, I think playing the Frost Titan's so good that I have to do it. Especially he just can't kill the Frost Titan. Like, I don't think there's anything his deck can do to kill my Frost Titan. Yeah, I'll tap that down. What do I want to... I think I'll tap the land first, just in case. Oh no, I should probably tap him down. That way when I Time Walk, I'll just hit way more attacks in. Yeah, okay. Because he didn't do anything for 2 last time. I don't think he's going to do anything that's really going to affect me now for 2. Tasker, sweet. Okay, doesn't change anything, but it's still pretty sweet. I can use just the 2 blue mana off of the Pentad Prism, be okay with that. Well, is it really better to tap down the Strongcook Noble? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so, I think this game is going to be really hard for me to lose. Not impossible, but pretty damn hard. Things I'm going to be siding in. Well, first of all, I'm happy I don't have Treasure Cruise in my main deck. Yep, no problem. So he probably doesn't have anything he can do for 1 mana, and if he does, it'll probably just be like lightning bolts to me at the end of turn. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I attack first, no matter what. Tap down your Grim Lavamancer, because I like doing damage. Then I'll play Yavimaya Coast. Time Walk. I already played a land, and then it's next turn. I would love to do that. I'm taking a lot of time for this game, so I kind of want to finish it. Choose 2 cards in your hand, draw on this turn. I guess like Deathrite Chairman is one I'm most likely gonna want to play. So we'll put you on top, and then you. And we'll attack again. Keep this Drowncork Noble down, just so I have an open path. Play land. I didn't already. That's great. So can I? No, I have to get rid of something. So I don't think I'm gonna upheaval this game. So we'll just get rid of that. Get rid of that. I don't really want to get time those 2 back. And then we'll just pay these 3, and then I'll just play this. That way, just way more likely that I'll be able to get in if need be. I mean, it should be Scoop City USA, but we'll see what he does. Probably because I'm so low in time, I would make me play it out. So I need to play faster though. I have to. Like, if I lose this game to time, I'm gonna be just livid. In fact, I should probably F6. And I'm not going to Sylvan Library here because there's no reason to. And I'll attack with both of these guys, and like that should just do it, right? Okay. So that's probably just, he's probably just going to lethal, making me take it. Sweet. Okay, so he's playing mono red. He's a Koth, he has these 2 guys, and he has Punishing Fire. Skurruk's pretty bad. His Time Spiral's pretty bad. Shadow Mage is good. His Massacre is probably good. Inquisition's probably good, but I'm on the draw, so it's a lot worse. I don't know if I can play this Primal Command. I don't think I can. Maybe I'll be like, geez, I wish I had that Primal Command later on. But for now, I think this is what I want to run out there. Maybe not Fast Bond. Maybe like Inquisition's better than Fast Bond. Jeez. Okay, so I mean, there are a lot of cards that I have that kind of like gain life, so it's like pretty good. There's a Scavenging Ooze. I don't know if I really want to play this Masticore. You know, I'm gonna take a Fast Bond, Masticore, and try something like. Nah, Masticore is gonna be cool, I think. And screw it. Maybe if I'm just playing ahead of him on the curve, like that'd be enough. Probably not, but you know, one can hope. I just really don't want to play a double green spell in this deck against the mono red deck. Yeah, so you keep this hand every time. It's pretty great. F6, see what he plays first turn. Yep. Pentad Prism, not the worst. Might play turn 2, though I think it might just be better turn 3, because then I can Pentad Prism and then play the Shadow Mage, which doesn't block Stromkirk Noble, but it's still fine. I don't feel good about this game. Maybe I should just Time Walk and then do the Shadow Mage. That might be better, actually, because I drew the swamp. So yeah, we'll try that. Like, playing this as Explore Plus is not that great, but it's still fine. I'm not unhappy doing it. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna play this Shadow Mage. Hopefully that will like just block whatever else he might have. It won't block the Stromkirk Noble. Maybe I should have done Thirst for Knowledge and just pitched the Pentad Prism then. I don't know. It's tough. This Stromkirk Noble is going to be doing a lot of damage. So he definitely has Punching Fire. And Stromkirk Noble. What else does he have in this freaking deck? He has like all 5s or 6s or something? Like, I doubt that, but it feels like it. At least next turn I'll be able to take another turn with a Time Walk, so that's cool. Maybe I can like take another turn and then have Jace and like bounce the Stromkirk. Oh, alright. That seems awful against my deck. I don't know why he would keep that in there. It's probably what he had last time. He just wasn't able to cast it on anything. But that's friggin' awesome. That's sweet for me. Alright, I don't want to take damage, so I'll just do Regrowth. Grab the Time Walk. Play it. Hopefully dig a little deeper. Maybe not ideal. Maybe I should be just casting other spells, but I don't know. I just don't feel good about where I'm at right now. Makes me feel a little better, this Mana Vault. So I think I'm just going to cast the Mana Vault. I don't have any black instants, I don't think. But why risk it? I'll just play it off the Yavimaya Coast. And then I can Impulse, and if I don't find what I need, I can Thirst for Knowledge after that. I think going one deeper is better when I have so many like high impact cards to get. So we'll try that. It also does leave the option to Mana Vault. I mean to Thirst if need be, but that seems less appealing. I should play Pentad Prism, but if I do want somebody to discard, it will be nice with the Thirst for Knowledge, but I don't know if I definitely want to do that or not. Taking a lot of damage to the Stromkirk Noble. 8 so far for one drop. It's pretty good. Well, 6 technically, because of the Punching Fire, I suppose. Prophetic Flame Speaker. Well, I might as well just Impulse and see where I go. Jace. I mean, you grab that every time. But because I got Jace, I think I'm also going to Thirst for Knowledge to see if I can... Do I really want to do that? Let's see. If I bounce the Stromkirk Noble, I'm going to lose my Jace, which isn't the best. But then I won't be taking so much damage from the Noble. And it'll have to hit me Help to hit the Jace with the prophetic flame speaker. Well, I don't know why I'm waiting. I'm just trying to think of if it's worth it to thirst for knowledge here or not. I don't know if it is or not. I don't think it is. Though I could just draw like Frost Titan or Upheaval. Man, I really should have Pentad Prismed. Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna go for it. Hopefully, I'll find the Upheaval. Maybe that'll be good enough. Yeah, I guess I'll discard Pentad Prism because I'm not gonna really have an opportunity to play it. Oh, yeah, you get a Prophetic Flame Speaker. Ugh. If an 8, 9. So I'm gonna take 8. I'm gonna go down to 3, which puts me dead to a lot. But I need to find something. Just because I didn't draw something there, just means I'm gonna lose my Jace, which sucks. But it's I can't just. So we'll play Signet first. Well, maybe we shouldn't play Signet first. Nah, I think that's fine. And the Jace will soak up some damage too, which will help in the long term. But I really should brainstorm. Oh, sweet. I can play Tasker. That's awesome. Should have waited on this, but it's fine. Alright, and the one that I would want back would be Time Walk. So at least he can really only attack with the Stromkirk Noble. And he pretty much has to hit the Jace to do it. So yeah, let's freaking just hope for the best here. Ugh. Really, really shitty situation to be in, but arrow to Jace. If not, you're insane. Or you have just me dead, which sucks. That's peculiar. Both these at me, and this at him. Which means he's going to be spending some number of burn to kill the Jace, which is good. And I don't really want to take 6. So I have to let my... Yeah, I think that's just better. I think I'll block Tasker here. I can't block here, because he's a human. Right? Yeah, he's a human. So, you know. There's that. Most likely I'll play fetch and I'll crack it. And then I'll brainstorm if my Jace still lives, which it probably won't, but... I wonder if he'll kill the Tasker. I don't know. I really need to win this game, though, because of time. Yeah, fine. Wow, you didn't redirect it. Okay, so I get another brainstorm then. So I'm not gonna do it because he, Jesus, he's gonna be dead to that anyway. So I think I just have to leave it tapped. Nope, sorry, can't do it. This leaves me dead to like actual lightning bolt if I play the Misty Rainforest. Maybe I should have untapped it, but nah, I don't know. I don't think so. I already know there's a land on top too, so though if I get Upheaval, I didn't want to play that land, but I think just having one more chance to get Upheaval is just better than the 1 life maybe at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I do get upheaval, so that's good, and I can play the mana vaults off it, which also seems good. Put 2 lands back, or I can play Masticore, and that's kind of great too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's worth demonic tutoring first. Seeing what I can get. Ooh. I can gain a life with this Deathrite Shaman. Or I can just get this Frost Titan and be the smart guy that I am. Yeah, okay. That has to be better. Then I force him to have 2 burn spells or Lightning Bolt. There's nowhere I'm attacking, so yeah, let's hope for the best. The next turn, I'm definitely paying for the Mana Vault because he does have the Firebolt in his graveyard. And I'll pay with it with Orzhov Signet, probably the 2 green things, and then yep, I take it. That sucks. That means like there's just so many cards that kill me here. We will... Do I want to brainstorm again? Probably. Nah, because he has 2 1s, and that's really bad if I can't recover from that. Maybe I should just bounce the Stromkirk and then keep his Rakdos Cackler tapped. Because I do have the Masticore. Maybe I should just play Masticore. And I can Gush. Turn 2 islands. Play this. I can bounce that. I will shoot this guy. I'm just going to go for it. Why not? If he has the burn, if he has multiple haste creatures, he has me. If he doesn't, then that's awesome. And maybe he needs like a Thunder Maw or something, so that could be good there too. Don't have burn. Don't have it. No, that sucks. Okay, well, okay, I gotta play really fast, so I'm not gonna be talking as much this game. Ugh. Okay, but Massacre was pretty good there. Let's see. I can play Scavenging Ooze. Take out. What can I take out for Scavenging Ooze? Fast Bond. And then maybe take out like 1 island and add another forest. No, it still wants me to play that. Yeah, it's fine. As long as I have like 1 forest is good. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick and then I'll be back. So because that took me about 5 minutes, there's going to be a lot less talking this round, or this game. Sorry if that's annoying. I just need to play fast, and it's like the only way I can do it. And Garruk does gain me life, but it's just not worth it to have a 7-drop in your deck. Yeah, I'll keep. The library takes so much time but it's good. So there's that. F6. Slow player's best friend. Yeah, I think digging with the library is just probably better. So we'll take the 1. We'll take some damage. Library's like not really insane, but against the aggro deck, but it's still good enough. Especially since I'll be able to take a bunch of turns in a row, which will be good. Hopefully he just has like Lightning Strike for his turn 2 play. Or Cackler, I guess that's okay. And a Goblin Welder. That's weird. Yes, I will use Sylvan Library's ability. Put on top. Put on top, because I want to draw the land. So we'll play this. We'll play Mana Vault. Then we'll play Time Walk. Then we'll pass the turn. Always yield. I have to at this point. All these friggin' stops. Jesus. Okay. Well, I'm gonna time walk again. So let's see. Regrowth, time walk, or time walk, and then I'll be able to thirst for knowledge. So I'll put I'd probably impulse though. That and that, because I already know there are 2 cards I don't want in my hand. So cast. Regrowth. Time walk. Impulse. Signet, I guess. Yeah, probably Signet. I don't really. I mean, 5 mana gush is okay, but it's not really what I want to be doing. Yes. Let me pay 4 if you do. Untap Mana Vault. Do I play 4? I do not. Jesus. Okay. Play Signet, and then I can play Augur. I think that's okay. And then get the tutor with the Augur. So play Signet. Play Augur. Get tutor. And then that's it, I guess. This kind of stops him though, which is cool. I don't know why he's playing Goblin Welder. That confuses the shit out of me. Maybe that's why. Just to confuse me. How do I win this game the fastest? It's going to be extremely tough. Probably with Frost Titan. Yeah, I blocked that all day long. Why would I not block that? Okay, I'll block that too. I don't know how I'm going to win this game in 2 minutes and 43 seconds. All these friggin' triggers. Yep, no problem. Can't do that. We'll do like, bam. I kind of want the signet, so put that on top. And then play tutor to get probably has to be the Frost Titan. Play signet. And then next turn we can cast the Frost Titan. Hopefully that'll be enough. Just ride that to victory. To have my 2-minute victory. That on top. That on top. Play Academy. Tap it for 4. Use that. Use that. Play Frost Titan. Keep this guy tapped. And you can go. Probably bad. I probably need to keep a guy down so I can get through, but that's okay. I have 1:37. Okay, come on. Let's go. Let's do this. Go, go, go! Can't waste time. Probably gonna discard land and whatever else is there. I think I have almost all my artifacts out of the deck. Yeah, land and scavenging ooze. I don't have time to be dicking around with scavenging ooze. Alright, I'll actually pay it this time. Yes. No. I don't have time to do that. Play that. Attack. Keep him down. Pay this. And then boom, 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 boom. And then black. Yeah, black. Go. Gotta go. Gotta go. And we'll task her once. Even though I really don't have the time to do this. Then I'll F6. Because it's what I have to do. Paul, give me Chalice, because why wouldn't he? Yes, go. I can't spend time doing this. Man, I wish I didn't waste time earlier thinking, using my brain. So stupid. If I was him, I would attack. Yep. Auto block. Am I dead? Yes, pay it. Pay it. Yes. Yes. This one and this one. Okay, attack. And F6. I'm either dead or I'm not dead, so what the frig, you know? And I think it lets me automatically declare attackers or not. I don't think it'll go through my attack phase. Yeah. Come on, be enough. Oh man, I cannot believe I just won this game. Wow. Oh, that feels so good. Look at that. 6 seconds. 6 seconds on the clock. I just won this game. I'm so fucking pumped right now. Pardon the language, but that was just crazy. That was insane. 2 life against the red deck, and I don't lose, and I have 6 seconds left on the clock. I mean, come on. That was just awesome. By the way, I'm keeping the fan off for all one of you fans out there who are still watching at this point, just so the noise isn't too loud. And I am just it's hotter than a mother love up in here, so I just want to let it be known that this is for you guys, okay? I wish I just kind of won that other game so that end wouldn't be so stressful, but it felt really good just winning with 6 seconds left. Like, if I libraried one more time, I probably lost that game. If I didn't put the stops on, if I took like a little longer to put the stops on. That was crazy. That was awesome. Am I still recording? Yeah, okay, sweet. Yeah, that was phenomenal. I felt really good. Oh, my opponent is probably just like, what a D-bag. Especially since he had me at 2. Like, not only was I like really dead to time, but like I'm sure there are just so many cards he could have drawn off the top that would have just straight up killed me. Instead, I have like the perfect 2 creatures. I'm able to F6 through everything. I'm able to automatically attack. Yeah, it feels great. Next match. What do you got? Maybe I'll get to play that Garuk this time. I don't get to go first. That's fine. This is not really a hand I should keep. And I won't, because if I don't draw, I don't really want to play my Chalice for 0 just to get an Academy going. Because that's like the whole point of having this hand, is because I have the Chalice. Even if I have Augur. Augur doesn't really get me what I want, so I'm going to mulligan. Yeah, this hand's better. I mean, I don't really have blue mana, but like, at least I could potentially play a Tasker at some point. So he's playing black. Well, there's that blue mana, so that makes it a little better. Okay. So turn 2 Augur, turn 3 Compulsive Research. So that should be good. Now I think I'm going to do Signet. Gives me more options in terms of like what I can cast next turn, depending on what I draw. And I don't have to necessarily run like a land up before I play Compulsive Research. Look at this crazy mother lover playing this 3-color deck. I mean, I'm for it, but look at him. He's crazy. Now, do I play Jaso into this? I'm going to say I probably do, just because Brainstorming is just so strong that it's probably worth eating whatever removal he most likely has. And I can just Augur next turn, and like, that's kind of cool. What don't I want to draw? I potentially don't want to draw a Time Spiral. So put that on first. And it could be just the card I need for the Augur, so there's that. So that's good. He doesn't have an answer to J, so he would have played it. Unless he's like trying to slow roll me. Nope, okay. Yeah, I really don't want to draw. Though I could want to get rid of something off of the Brainstorm. So yeah, we'll Brainstorm first. Maybe there are a couple cards I want to get rid of. So I definitely don't want the island, and I probably don't want the time spiral. So that's fine. Now I'll have a lot of different. Now I'll have so much mana for the next turn. It'll be sweet. I think it's fine because if we didn't have the answer last turn, like what changes between then and now? Yeah, I don't think I need to play anything. There's no reason to. Recurring Nightmare. Yeah, it's fine. Doesn't really do anything right now. I'll get Island. Does I have to? Brainstorm again and see what we get. Or should... Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I'm going to do Tassiger. I think Tasker plus Time Walk could be pretty good. Now I'll brainstorm. Oh man. Go for the throat. Yeah, this is gonna happen eventually, it's fine. And we'll put 2 lands on top. Already play land? Nope, sweet. So I can actually Time Walk and Impulse, which seems good. Okay, so can I do anything broken with that? 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll have an extra land drop. Man, I really want both of these. Maybe I can get a mana vault and this upheaval will just be so much better. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that. I think that's fine. Did I do this? Yeah, I did. Okay. Ooh, I can regrowth Time Walk again. So let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What does this do? Yeah, screw it. Let's just be awesome and do this kind of stuff. And then we'll put a tutor on top. And then we'll play Garuk, because that's awesome. And yeah, I mean, if this for some reason doesn't work, then I have upheaval, and we'll go back and we'll regrowth what we need to. I'm also gonna be able to Time Walk again, so that's actually absurd. But we will Jace first. Put Augur, and then Upheaval on top. I think I'm going to play the Death Right. Maybe not. Yeah, I think that's fine. And play Mox, land, attack. Play another 3/3. Regrowth, a Time Walk. Play Time Walk. Play Deathrite. I don't have enough mana to do all of them, but that's fine. Play Compulsive Research. I think I'd rather just have more cards than just one specific one. Especially with the Jace. And we'll discard, oh, I got to discard 2. That kind of sucks, actually. I guess Augur and Thirst. I don't know. It's not really... Did I do all my sweet abilities? Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, now it's my turn. What can I get with Demonic Tutor? I guess I can get Time Spiral and try to go off like that. That's kind of fun. Maybe I can get my Time Walk back. Yeah, I'm greedy. We'll do that. Especially since I can do the Jace as well. Yeah, old Time Spiral. Sweet. And exactly what I wanted to happen did happen. It was a Christmas miracle. Did I play this? Sweet. Alright, tap for a bunch of mana. Play Time Walk. I have to imagine it'll be Scoop City after this. Did you enjoy playing your Recurring Nightmare and your Go for the Throat? Because I enjoyed it. That was a sweet game. Okay, he has removal. I can see his artifact removal, so maybe I should consider Massacre, but I don't really want to do that. Maybe because it's Grandier, I should consider Treasure Cruise. I didn't see enough to really want to do one thing over another. And I don't know, there's like... I guess there's this, but again, I don't want to play double green cards, so we'll just play Magic cards. Yeah, this deck's good. I'm a fan. It does some really broken stuff. Drawing a lot of cards is nice. I don't know what else there's to say about it, you know? It's just like, yes, drawing cards is good. Having powerful cards is really good. Time spiraling, then hitting your Time Walk and your Regrowth, not bad. I wish my opponent was going to make me play it up, but I think he just knew he was dead. Which he was most certainly very, very, very dead. Yeah, this hand's fine. It's not great. It's not terrible either. Probably do Chalice turn 2. This Gush is looking worse and worse every game. This is Elf turn 1. Nope. Okay. Seems pretty good in his deck. I was going to press F6, but that's always really dangerous. Master of the Wild Hunt and Grave Titan. Okay. well, fuck. Huh? Okay, well, here we go. Let's see what you got. Probably Animate Dead. I think that just means I'm dead if he has Animate Dead. I don't... Ew. Hello. Hello, Moto. Maybe he's just gonna Faithless Looting again. Which it wouldn't be the worst. Or he's gonna play Necromancy, and that's like a big bag of shit. So I'm gonna take 10 next turn, and then I die. Okay? What can I do? I probably need to play Pentad Prism because it makes the most amount of mana. But I don't really want to play Everflowing Chalice because that just ruins the point of playing Pentad Prism. I guess I could play Augur. Maybe I should have played Augur. Yeah. But I think either way, I'm just in a lot of trouble because of what my deck's trying to do. This sucks. I might have misplayed that. I don't know. I mean, he has a turn 2 Grave Titan. It's like, I had a broken first game, but like this is just as broken. Like, there's just not much I can do to stop that. Yeah. I mean, it's not the end of the world. If I draw a land, then I Augur, and then I get Upheaval, I'm not like technically dead, but like I'm really, really close to it. What could he be thinking about? Is he gonna Faithless Looting here? No, he could still Faithless Looting though. I'd be more worried if he left his mana open. No, he's just Faithless Looting. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm probably still extremely very, very dead, especially since he pitched 2 lands. How do I live through this, assuming he doesn't have removal, which he almost certainly does? Well, let's just play Augur and see if we hit anything. Because that's like the key. And maybe Thirst Knowledge was, but I don't really. I really don't want to use the mana if I don't need to. Yeah, I get that. All right. Am I dead? This makes him have to have 2 pieces of removal, but it doesn't really help me either. I'm just kind of like not dying at this point. I'm not really getting ahead or even getting close to equal. I'm just continuing to be in game 2, which could almost be bad because of the time situation, but it's not nearly as bad as it was last game, or last match, last round, whatever you want to call it. I mean, Mana Crypt is something to consider. Like, if I can live 4 turns and he dies and he loses his flip all 4 turns, then that's pretty good. Oh. Angel of Serenity? Probably going to be scooping this one. Yep. Alright. You got it. Congrats. You're the best. I mean, that was actually... That was super sick. Turn 2 Grave Titan with Mana Crypt. I guess Inquisition does like kind of get some of his cards out, and that's kind of cool. I think I like it more than this Gush, which means I don't really like the Fast Bond either. And if that's the case, yeah, Scavenging Ooze probably. If I take out Island, what does it want me to add? Island, okay. Yeah, so we'll try this. It's not great. But the Scavenging Ooze can be pretty dirty against him if it works out that way. A lot of hands I could have there just like really disgusting against him, so you know, there's that. This hand's not bad. I get a pretty early Frost Titan, which could be good. Probably like turn 4, because I'll have Signet, which makes my Tolarian Academy tap for 1, and then I can play Pentad Prism, which will give it 2. I could really use something to... So I could really draw something here, but... Which is not that. That's fine. Oh, maybe I should have Pentad Prismed again. But I think either way, the mana is just going to work out the way it works out. If I could, like, get a turn 3 Frost Titan and, like... Oh, okay, never mind. So that plans out the window. Which I guess is good that I didn't play the Pentad Prism. That actually will get me to the Frost Titan a bit faster. Okay, now what does this mean? I'll play that for 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I do that, I'm not going to have enough. That's fine. Though... If he has a green mana, that will really suck. Yeah, let's just see what happens. I think just letting him draw that green mana is not good. So we'll assume that he will draw it. I can pay this for 2, which is cool. And then no matter what, I will have the Frost Titan next turn, which seems like it'll be pretty good. And now I can Augur? Do I want to do that? Is that okay? He hasn't had a chance to play a green mana yet. And if he does play the green mana, then it'll be pretty bad no matter what. But at least this way... Maybe I can draw like a sweet spell. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. I'll make him have the green mana, because I don't know. I think green seems like a small part of his deck. Let's hope I don't whiff. Yeah, Tutor's pretty good here, actually, because of needing the green mana. Or getting an artifact, or getting Mana Vault, or whatever. So, yeah, alright, well, the ball's in his court. It's ball time, that's what I'm trying to say. Ugh. Alright, well, that sucks, but that's okay. Because even if he does destroy that, I'll be able to play Demonic Tutor, get Mana Vault, play that. Ooh. Are you not going to destroy my Coalition Relic? Is this the magical war we're living in? Or are you going to destroy it and then Entomb? Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. So that's sucky. But if I draw a land or like a lot, I guess, like that won't be the worst. Most likely, if I do bring this Frost Titan in and it sticks, I'm going to want to just tap the red mana because it's the singular color. I don't know if there are any double color spells that I really need to look out for. I guess there's Master of the Wild Hunt, but if he's playing that, like, I'm not too worried. So there are a lot of good cards I could draw here. I don't know like what would be the best. Losing that Chalice really sucked. But I'm glad that I chose to do the Augur, because otherwise I would have nothing. I would have drawn the Demonic Tutor, but that seems kind of not like the best thing to be doing. Man, that Ancient Grudge was sick. Decimating. Tough choice. Probably a lot of different options he could grab right now. 4 cards in hand already, and he has to wait a turn to even draw the card. Alright. Thirst for Knowledge is not the best. But I might just like fire it off and see if I get to where I need to be. Nah, it's probably just better to tutor. Then I can Thirst for Knowledge at the end of turn, depending on what I get. Or I can just get the Jace now and like play it next turn. Or I can get Inquisition, which seems like it'd be pretty good. So there's like Inquisition, there's Scavenging Ooze, there's a Jace, there's the mana artifacts. What am I scared of if I do Inquisition? Yeah, you know what? I think I'm just going to do the Inquisition and hope that this Thirst for Knowledge gets me there, or my top decks do. It might not be the best, and I'm sure someone's going to be like, if they do watch this far, I'm sure someone's going to be like, wow, you're stupid. Why would you ever do that? I agree. It's pretty dumb. Alright, so I'm going to get Skin Rendered, but I'm not going to get Liliana, so that's good. I wonder what he grabbed. Might as well attack. So if he gets to 7 mana, I'm in trouble. So he's Skin Render, Atarka, and Trastodon. Brain Maggot. Okay, that sucks. That's the card you went to go get. Interesting. I wonder which one of these 2 cards he's going to take. See, now I feel a lot worse about this game. And I feel a lot worse about that Inquisition. Though, I don't know. Like, could I have beaten a Liliana? I don't know. I don't think so. I think Liliana would have crushed me. Interesting. Now I have some sick outs from the top of my deck. That's not one of them, but that's okay. I'll launch it off, though. I can't discard the land card. So, and I really don't want to discard Scavenging Ooze. But I don't want to give him the option to reanimate my Frost Titan. It's probably just better to land a Scavenging Ooze. It sucks getting rid of both these, but I'm like nowhere close to casting either one of them. But like I can't justify holding these 2 massive cards when I have the card I brought in. Yeah, 2 cards. Alright, well. Let's hope he's enough. Wait, no, he has a skin... he has a fucking Skin Render! What a punt. What a punt. Oh my god. Doing commentary is hard. Especially when you suck. I know, I'm so bad. Yeah. Well, I think it means I just lose this game then, because I have no cards in hand. I pitched all my sweet cards, and that sucks. I need Upheaval, which is still really bad against his deck. I feel so gross. Hopefully just no one's going to be making it this far into the video, and I'm going to be like, wow, that was a sweet deck. You are really good. You are in no way embarrassing because you played like shit. Ah, thank you. Great. Yeah. And now he can just get the Frost Titan back, which is almost certainly what's happening right now. No, Desecration Demon. Okay. Yes, I want to do this shit. Well, at least I can time walk. Or maybe I want both. Maybe I want the regrowth and the Tasigur. That's probably more likely. What's going on here? So, we'll regrowth. Get time walk back. Play the time walk. What don't I want back? Probably these two. Definitely that. Probably compulsive research. Probably regrowth. And I guess that's enough, huh? Alright, well. Upheaval. I don't deserve to win this game. Oh my god. How? How? I totally do not deserve to win this game at all. But that's cool, man. I like it. I like it a lot. And actually, I'm going to put this on top because I don't think I'm going to... No, I kind of need it. But I can't let the Desecration Demon attack me. Okay, so... Alright, so... I need to play Signet. Why do I need it? Maybe I'm not going to activate Tasigur. But there's just so much value. I can't ignore that. But I'd rather not sacrifice my Augur. Though he's not going to be able to play that anytime soon. Yeah, we'll do that. That's fine, I guess. And play Signet. Play with the black mana because there's nothing black that I need to play. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll have 7 next turn. Which seems pretty good. And I'll be able to Tasigur. So, yes, I do wish to sacrifice a creature. Not my turn. But on his turn I will. Okay, what is he targeting? That fucks up everything. Wow, fuck that shit. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, well, I guess we can just Tasigur and see where this brings us. Probe, yep, makes sense. Do I die? I don't think so. Close though. I guess I'm happy that like I didn't draw a land or something. What are you giving tapped? Oh! Oh, he just doesn't even think I have it. Okay, great. Yeah, no problem. Yes, I would love to sacrifice a creature. And I'm going down to 4, which does indeed suck ass, but I'm gonna be able to at least get a pretty big upheaval out here, which is good. Ooh, and I got the Mox. Wowza. I guess I have to put the chase back. Do that. Any black spells? Maybe this Tassiger, perhaps. Both my white, definitely. And probably not the green. Yeah, we'll spend the green. Now I gotta play fast. Ooh, maybe I can have a. Oh man, maybe I can have What is it? Cast like a turn 1 Frost Titan. Is that a thing that can happen here? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I play a Signet, if I play Pentat Prism, what will that do? It'll give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I did the math right there. So 1, 2. Yeah, math. I guess I have to tap something. Wow, that could have been bad if like that was the only thing I played, but it wasn't. So yay. All right. I guess we'll get rid of this swamp. And one more. Library. Too much time. This is crazy. This is too like. I mean, I haven't won this game. I'm not even close to winning this game yet, but like, this is actually absurd if I can pull this off. Ooh, and I have the Jace too. Okay. Well, first things first. Ooh, and I can play Tassiger maybe? Yeah, probably Tasker's better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and black. And then I will play Jace, because I can't. But I will play Signet, and I can definitely do that. Yeah. And then I might win this game. Oh my god. This game seemed so unwinnable at one point. If you tap that Tolarian Academy instead of the Tassiger with my Frost Titan, I think I was just like 100% dead. I can't believe I just won that game. I can't believe I won the first game. I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm 2-0 right now. Oh shit! All right, well I have to go to the bathroom because I think I just pooped my pants after that. Not really, but it was great. Okay, we're back. Lost the die roll, but I think this hand is fine because I do have turn 1 Deathrite, turn 2 Library, potentially Library and Demonic Tutor. So, we'll keep. Let's lead up with the Deathrite. That's kind of a funny opening too, because it's not really indicative of what I'm doing at all. Like Deathrite doesn't really go in this type of deck, but I think it works pretty well in what I'm trying to do. Are you show and telling over here, mother lover? Could be. I could just be dying to show and tell right now, which is like completely fair. Like that's what I deserve. After those first 2 rounds, I don't know how I could like even complain about it, but I can and I will. So deal with it. Okay, let's see if the nightmare is actually happening. Nope, it's Theta Adele. Oh, well, you get a Mox. That's cool. Good for you. On color Mox. That's Kind of annoying. It's really annoying, actually. And you got to see my whole deck. Hmm. You know, I'm gonna fast bond right now. Fuck it, man. I mean, you know, whatever. Yeah, no problem. And I get to gush, so that's kind of cool. And I will compulsive research, maybe? I can play something pretty big right now, or I can play like two kind of smaller things. Uh, Maybe I should thirst for knowledge and just look for more lands. But I'll play land first before I do that, because I want to be able to tutor if I need to. I guess it's all the same. One is the same as the next. Probably want to discard 2 cards. I kind of want my lands. So I'll discard Augur and Impulse. 2 cards. Augur and Impulse will do. I'll play my lands. And I might as well just thirst right now. Or I can Demonic Tutor and get my Mana Vault, which probably is better. So I'll do that. And so this turn, I played a lot of cards this turn. So that was pretty good. Yeah, you can go. No point not attacking because he does a Violent Walk, so that sucks. Definitely going to upheaval. As long as I have the opportunity to do it, there's no reason not to upheaval. He could just Armageddon me, and then that's probably game over. But if he doesn't, I feel pretty good about this. Even though I'm like at a really, really low life total. I'm just going to have so much fast mana for the next turn that's like, it's going to be tough for me to lose, I feel. Even with him playing all this stuff. Because I'm going to get all these cards back to my hand, which is like so sick. 4 mana. What do you got? Elspeth? Yeah, that's fine. Like, it's going to be really hard for me to lose after this. I wish I had more life, though. That is the sucky part about Fast Bond, is that, like, it just drains you dead. But that's clearly okay. I mean, you know, whatever. Let's see. I'll have plenty of land, so I decided I'll put these guys on top. I don't. I'm going to want to get this Garruk immediately on the board. But I might. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll have 2. And then I'll have boom, boom. 5. We'll play more stuff. Play library 2. I'll attack him. Or maybe I should probably just use the mana for the upheaval. That's probably better. Bye. So, unpausing. What I did was I tapped the Deathrite to make green mana, and what I'm hoping to do is I'm gonna upheaval. Okay, so that worked. And then I play this. I play that. I play like some random land, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I can play my Grook. And I'm gonna take some life, but that's fine. And I'll discard Fast Bond, Sylvan Library, and I don't know, probably this Yavimaya Coast. I mean, I'm still dead to my Mana Vault, but it's not nearly as bad. I feel like I'm doing a lot better since I have a Garruk, and you know. Also, if I need to, I can destroy one of my beasts that I'm gonna be making. That's like worst case scenario, but the scenario is there. So, time to attack. Also, I can gain some life off the Deathrite Shaman, potentially. Or just kill him with it, which would be better. Use a Warmcoil Engine. That's gonna be tricky. I almost wanted to play creature just so I can like. Wait, what am I gonna die to? I don't. There isn't really much I can die to. Yeah, you have that. No problem. I don't think I can pay 4 for Mana Vault. Do 8 to him, maybe more. Maybe I just should. Nah. Because he can only do 2 to me. That'd be the craziest attack ever. So I don't think he's going to want to do that. I mean, there definitely is an argument for killing one of my guys and gaining life, but I have a hard time thinking of something that's going to get rid of my Deathrite and get in there for the kill. Playing Man o' War. I don't think that's going to be enough. Pretty sure it's not. But it could be. Very well could be. I don't think so, but it could. No, I don't think so, because I'm going to be able to give the emblem. I'm going to have 2 8/8s with trample attacking, and that'll be that. You're going to attack me? I don't think you can. Sure, I'll block. I don't think there's really like any reason not to block. So, like, there's just nothing he can do to kill me. I don't know. I'm not even gonna do like the ultimate. Like, why? There's no pact. Yep. Okay. Great. All right. Game 2. That was a sweet game 1. Theta Adele is pretty annoying. So I think Inquisition could be decent here. And if I play Inquisition, what don't I want to play? Nah, I'm just going to keep playing it as I was and I think that was fine. That was another awesome game with this amazing deck. Took a bunch of time, but that was just mostly because I was playing slow. So I think these next games won't be too bad. Even though his deck seems kind of slow too. This hand sucks, but that's why you get to mulligan. This is better. Not the best, but it's better. Wow, okay. Protection from multicolored and gains a life when I play a multicolored spell. Like, sure. Okay. Have the perfect card. Silverblade and 4 lands. That seems pretty good. What do I get to draw? I mean, I'm still gonna play the Death Right, but it sucks, you know. But it doesn't have anything. He'll have to draw the removal to remove it. This is going to be a game that's most likely going to be won because I do broken things, so that needs to be considered. Ooh, I do fast bond. That's actually not bad right here. I don't think. It probably is like terrible, but like whatever. I think it's worth impulsing now just in case. Nah, what could I get that I'd want impulse for right now? Nothing really. Yeah, I'll just wait. Fast bond's pretty sweet in these blue decks where it's like you draw a bunch of lands, you play them all, and then you just play the spells that you need to play. Like, feels pretty good. Hopefully they won't soulbound. Of course they do. Why wouldn't they? Excuse me. I'm going to go down to 9 because I have to impulse here. I can't just like not do anything with my mana. I wish I had like a Wrath. That'd be like the best. Ooh, this Tassiger is actually like super gross. It has to be gross. Is it gross? Yeah, it's gross. It's gross. Is it gross? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, it has to be the card I take here. Okay, that makes things a little easier. So I can time walk. Glad I didn't death rate anything away. Not going to attack. Can't play Tasker, but I'll be able to play next turn, so that's good. And I have green mana now for the death rate, so that's really good too. I'll probably just have to do it for the... I don't really want to get rid of the time walk, so I won't. And no reason to attack and die, so we'll just see what he does. If he attacks, though, I will block the Silverblade Paladin, because that's the most threatening one. So far he's drawn... I only know that he's drawn the Windswept Teeth. So he has a Plains in his hand. Oh, that's fine, I think. Might not be, but it's going to have to be. Whoa. Why that one? And why would I not block here? I think you might think this guy's multicolored accidentally, because that's a really terrible attack. There's no reason to attack with that guy right now. Especially since it kind of like enables the death rate to turn on a little bit, which is really good for me. Regrowth has to be better. But I'm gonna leave the death rate open either way because I think gaining life is probably gonna end up being more important than just getting the time walk back immediately. I can get the time walk back next turn, and that'll be good then. And I can wait to see what he does. I don't really want to attack with Tasigur, though. I don't really want to chump with the Augur, and I definitely don't want to chump with the Deathrite Shaman. So, yeah, I'll just. Is there any reason to attack? I guess it's one more thing to eat if I do, and I'm up a game, so it makes him have one of the white removal spells. If he does have, it's like super punching, but this 4 life could be massive because I'm like winning on big chunks, but like that's like all the time I can afford. I'm not like nickel and diming my way to a win at all. I kind of hope he does attack. Be a good sign for me. There, oh, that could have been really bad though, because if he had like so many different creatures and he like lightning grieves one of them, then like I'm just freaking dead. And now he has Angel of Serenity, which is bad for me, but I guess it's not the worst overall. Let's see. Of course I'm gonna get this guy. What am I thinking? All right, so I'm gonna play the Signet and then Regrowth and then Time Walk. I think that's fine. Yeah, I can do that. Okay. Just making sure before I start tapping mana. So Regrowth, get that. Play it. Then I can attack with Tasigur. Then maybe next turn I can Time Spiral and hope to hit the Time Walk again. This land is actually pretty nice right here. So I'm going to Time Spiral now, which is kind of... Is that good? Let's see. I'll have a pretty good chance of hitting Time Walk, I think. Enough of one that I think it's probably worth it. So I didn't, but I kind of did. So that works. And okay, I gotta think this through. So I Demonic Tutor, get my Time Walk, I play it. I attack with all my dudes. I also will have an Everflowing Chalice. The next turn, I can Upheaval, and that seems pretty good too. So let's try that. So we'll tackle with Tasker first and see if I'm just like walking in any bullshit. Now we will... I think I'm okay with taking a life, because I think I'm probably going to win this game. But, ooh, Fast Bond. Ooh. Ooh. I forgot all about you, Fast Bond. Oh, man, this could... but he has counter magic now. That's less good. Oh, let's see what happens. If he counters the Time Walk, then I'm glad I didn't play Upheaval. If he doesn't, then I'll get to play it anyways. So it's a win-win here. Though I will play one more land just in case he does have like Mana Leak or something. And I'll play Island. Yeah, Fast Bond is fine. I really hope he doesn't have any counter magic, which he does, which sucks. Mana drain. Okay. I don't even think that's like terrible here. So do I want to take one more and potentially die to like a whole bunch of stuff? Or is it better just to kind of like get him down and then just still be doing okay anyways? I think, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Well, let's start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'll 4 mana, which is still pretty good. But if he Angel of Serenity's me, that's worse. And he has 6 cards in hand, so it's very likely he has Angel of Serenity. And I don't really want Upheaval and then let him have a bunch of... Well, I guess it's only 2 mana. But that 2 mana is kind of important. You know what? I'm going to maybe play this safe and just not like try to take as much damage as I possibly can every turn. I don't need to play these lands now because I do have the fast bond. Like, it's one turn, same as the next, I guess. It'll be interesting to see what he does. That's what I'm trying to say here. I mean, I guess I'm just like extremely dead if he has Angel of Serenity because he's going to just put Lightning Greaves on it, so that sucks. Metamorph. What do you copy? Tasigur, maybe? I'm not even like, I don't really hate that. Yep. And I'll block, I'll take 4, I guess, and I'll block the Tasigur with the Augur. I think that's fine. Because that way, if he doesn't have a way to remove my guys, and he's only just playing with counters, then I'm probably doing pretty good. Because I can just remove the 2 spells, the Mana Drain and the Demonic Tutor. And, I mean, this is still fine because I have the Upheaval, but it's still pretty disappointing as well. What's your target, Honky? Probably be mine and then kill it. Yeah. Okay. So be it. Not great. Not the worst. I'm still gonna have a bunch of sweet shit to do, so you know it's. Whoa! You let the Metamorph die? That has to be wrong. I don't know. I mean, you don't know what I have in my deck, I guess, but like, I don't see a world where that's okay. Nope. Can't spend life, so that sucks. Unless I can get 1 extra mana if I Deathrite and I gain 2 life. What will that do? Will that do anything relevant for me? I might be able to play like Tasigur or something, but like not insane. I don't really want to have to play my fast bond again, so I'm gonna avoid doing that and just use it for mana. I guess blue. All right. So I got this going for me, which is nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What can I play? I'm gonna get rid of I probably want to keep the Deathrite and just get rid of only the Augur, so I have 2 spells. So with that in mind, I'm going to play black mana, play Deathrite with that black mana, which it automatically does. Then I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess there's no reason not to play the Mana Vault, so maybe I'd rather Signet. I think Mana Vault's better. I'm at 2. I don't think it really matters. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, I guess. I should just win this game no matter what. But just in case, I think I might. Nah, whatever. I'll just play the Mana Vault. If I need to do something, I'll just do it. I imagine it'll be pretty hard for him to win this now. By pretty hard, I mean I don't think he's going to win this. He would have to somehow win this game and then win on time. But like, what can he do here? Like, Soul Ring? Yeah, that's just not enough. Sorry, pal. Like, you lose. I know it sucks because I would hate to play against my deck too, but like, this is Scoop City, USA. Upheaval. Just wheeling out of that pack it was in. I don't know if you remember that, but there's just no reason it should be in my deck right now. Instead, I have like the grossest friggin' deck because of it. Maybe it's an argument that you should be taking power over that. Alright, well, I mean, I win. Nope. I'll choose that one. This deck is awesome. Well, that's it. Ah, look, Season 1. And 24 Phantom points. My favorite type of points. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That was sweet. I wish this could be my deck every time I draft, except for the time factor. Every game I've played has been down to the wire. Insane games. Games I have no reason to even be in, I end up winning. It's just... If you ever wonder why Upheaval is so good, just watch this video a bunch of times. Even though like this deck is a sick Upheaval deck, like it's the Upheaval deck, you know? I mean, Time Walk was gross, Fast Bond was really good. It's just overall great. So thanks for watching. It felt really good. Thanks guys. See ya.